What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. I was on an emotional high last night after watching Avengers Infinity War, and now I've come straight back down to earth. So the week of is the brand new comedy starring Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and Steve Buscemi. I was really excited to review this because I just didn't know how the movie was going to turn out. I had an idea in my head just from prior Netflix experiences from Adam Sandler, but you never really know because sometimes he can come across and surprise you like he did in the Merowitz Stories or Punch Drunk Love, both of which had great directors and talent behind it. This is another Happy Madison Productions, and for the last, 10 years, they've struggled. And not just struggled, I mean, they've made some of the worst movies of the last decade, so I'm excited to talk about this, as you can tell. If you guys don't watch my reviews, I like to talk about the good, the bad, and then give you my score. Let's start off with the, So two fathers with opposing personalities come together to celebrate the wedding of their children. They are forced to spend the longest week of their lives together, and the big day cannot come soon enough. This is a premise that we have seen many times before, but I was hoping they would come in and do something different, switch it up. I didn't have any faith from the trailers. It just looked like another stupid Happy Madison film. And guess what, guys? Guess what we got? Another stupid Happy Madison film. But every movie that comes out, there's always something that's decent to talk about. And I want to talk about the shades of Adam Sandler that we saw in this movie. Towards the end, there are a few emotional scenes that are completely undermined by things that I'll get into a little bit later, but Adam Sandler has the chops. We have seen it before. He is a very good actor, but for some reason, he has this idea in his head. And you know what? He can do it because he has all the money in the world. He has all the friends in Hollywood. He can do what he wants. He can make as many movies as he wants, but the thing about him making a movie is critics are going to get their hands on it and review it, and I myself, I've been reviewing every Netflix movie that comes out, so I can't just give the guy a pass because he loves having fun and making films with his buddies. I have to judge this as a movie. I got some chuckles. I didn't really get any laughs, but there were some times where I was like, heh. Oh, and also, Chris Rock, where have you been, man? I like seeing you in other films, not films like these, but come back. We miss you in decent comedies. And, there were some characters that came in there, made me giggle, I guess. This movie sucks! And it's strange because there are shades in here of them actually trying. Like I said, there are emotional moments between Adam Sandler and his daughter in the film, but following every single moment where you kind of start to get behind these characters, it is completely undermined by a stupid joke so unfunny that I did the opposite of laugh. I got angry. This is what I can't stand about movies nowadays. I feel like every time there's a good emotional moment, even in a film like this, they always try to bring in a joke right after, and it's like, no, let you soak in the moment, bring it in, let you feel the emotions, and they just do not know how to do that. It's like they're trying to bring you this intense narrative at the end between a father and his daughter, and a father and the father of the groom, but it's like you can't find the right balance because you have to have the stupid, and if it's funny, then that's a completely different story, because if I'm laughing, at least I'm not completely upset, but it wasn't funny at all. I'm gonna get into some mild spoilers, but honestly, who cares? Because this is literally a bunch of celebrities and their children and their friends just having a good time and making a movie, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm judging the movie. I'm not judging the behind the scenes. They keep using this poor old man that didn't have any legs as the butt of a bunch of jokes. I kid you not. Remember Daddy's Home 2? Remember the humor where people slam into stuff and fall on the ground? Yeah, the guy kept getting hit in the head with large objects that should have given him brain damage and probably contributed to what happens to him in the movie. It's not as offensively unfunny as some of the recent Adam Sandler humors. It's super racist and unfunny. I mean, you have the racist jokes in here, obviously, but it doesn't take it to that level that gets you super upset. But at least with a movie like Jack and Jill, it's so bad that I can sit there and say, wow, this is just so bad that I'm laughing at just the thought of them making this film. But this movie, it's boring. It's so boring. I was so bored. I was like, what the heck is the point of this? You're telling me, where's my watch? Where's my watch? You mean to tell me I'm 46 minutes in and nothing has happened except these people continuing to pile in the stupid house, preparing for the stupid wedding with their stupid accents? I'm getting the accent. Look, I watched the movie and I'm starting to get the stupid accent. And they keep doing this thing in the movie where they are yelling at each other. Adam Sandler and his wife, who I think they're really funny people in real life. But this joke, and you hear in the back background, them screaming, and everyone just happy around the house. Ooh, we're used to this all the time. We see this. We don't get any character development between Adam Sandler and his wife. Well, anybody in the movie. There's nothing. They try to do it. They try to establish it, but we never get the time between Chris Rock and Adam Sandler, who are the main two characters in this movie, to see that relationship develop. And I think that's the point of the entire story. That's the point of what they're telling. Sometimes when comedies don't make sense, it's fine if they are funny, but this wasn't funny. I'm sick and tired of being nice to these crappy Netflix films. I was so nice to The Titan in my review, and I shouldn't have been, because the more I thought about that movie, the more I hated that film. And the more I think about The Week Of, the more I just don't like it. And then, like I said, you have those moments between Adam Sandler and his daughter, but you follow it up with Adam Sandler dressed like an old lady singing a stupid song. It's like, choose one. Pick a tone. Guys, I'm done ranting about this film. It's not worth spending any more time on because honestly, this review is long enough already. I'm going to give The Week Of a 28%. Yes, it may seem a little low because, like I said, this isn't offensively bad. It was just so boring and pointless and meaningless. I can't believe I just wasted 2 hours on that. I have so many Avengers videos to make. I'm currently working on my MCU countdown, all 19 films that will be coming out tomorrow morning, and then a spoiler review, a Thanos video. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. You are the absolute best. Be sure to comment your thoughts if you watch this film, but guess what? If you haven't watched it yet, I just wouldn't waste your time. And if you haven't been to MovieBabbleReviews.com, be sure to go to that website and check out some awesome articles and reviews and countdowns. You will not regret it. You are the absolute best. I will catch you later.